For the listener's discretion, this podcast contains strong language and adult themes that may not be suitable for children. These are not the views of the radio station or its affiliates.
Can we stop the arguing? Can we take a moment where we can calm down? It's just so exhausting. Swinging in the wind, going round and round. I know that we won't say sorry. You beg and I plead, but my heart can't beat until I feel the vibrations. Put the smile right onto your face, tracing every inch of you, using my tongue to find your happy place. I know that we can't play naughty. You beg and I plead, and you pull my heartstrings until I feel the vibrations. I wanna give you vibrations. Until I feel the vibrations. I wanna give you vibrations. I know that we won't say sorry until I feel the vibrations. I wanna give you.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Until I feel the vibrations.
Look, I'm gonna have like a poll going. Like
what?
A poll. You know how it's voting season.
Okay. I had to make sure we were the right poll.
No. I gave that poll to somebody else. She said she needed some extra money, so I let it.
Just checking.
I know she need to break her brother off when she get hers. Okay.
Just checking.
Yeah, we're doing pole rentals over here.
Look, that's a good business.
No.
Okay. You would know better than I see you got on your shirt today, sir. No $5 fine for you.
No $5 fine. That's right. No $5 fine for the kid. No.
I enjoy it. I appreciate it. I appreciate that, sir.
I put it with the camera. I said, nope. When the camera goes on, I'm gonna have his shirt on. I had 4 meetings this week, and every time I reached for the shirt, I was feeling guilty.
I appreciate it. I absolutely appreciate it. So today is a special edition show. I'm excited about it. I've been looking forward to doing this. We've been trying to see where we can fit this in and how we can make it happen.
I'm scared. You talking about fitting in and squeezing in? What are we talking about?
Why do you act clueless just because I use special words and special hand movements?
See, special right there throws me off. Okay. Special make me think like this little short bus outside. I mean, what's really going on?
Hey, Carol, I use the word special in every show, and let's not act like it's any different. I mean, it is different, but it's the word edition is in there, special edition show, because it's still, we're still doing empowerment. However, we've been talking about the fact of we were going to do a special sponsorship because we wanted to have Raising Britt. that nonprofit as the
Oh,
nonprofit that
definitely.
the show.
Yes.
We
Yes.
wanted going down on the mic to have that as the nonprofit that our show was going to be backing 24/7, 365, right?
Okay. Okay.
And we wanted the opportunity to have the person that started that nonprofit, which is Kathy Blaze Jefferson, to come back on briefly and tell us about it, to have like an introduction of it and all that type of
Blaze
stuff.
is back. Okay. All right.
So we wanted to try and figure that out. And then we've been talking about Anthony all the time, Anthony Frazier. And
Anthony
we're like,
who?
Anthony Frazier,
Anthony Frazier. Look,
can you feel the vibration?
that's what I was talking about having a poll. I want to find out. I want to see by a show of hands or call-ins or something. How many of y'all got kids behind that song? Okay, I know when that song came out. Okay, some of y'all really wasn't thinking about it, and all of a sudden y'all started feeling the vibrations. I just need to know. I'm asking for a friend. Okay, I know. Yeah, I know that song got somebody hot.
Look, he has more
lukewarm.
songs. He has some more songs that probably have created more children or
Mm.
in situations that we'll listen to a few little blurbs from tonight because he just performed. He just performed at Pride. He did the doggone thing at Pride just recently, and he has some. He even has some surprises for me. I talked to him and I said, "Don't even tell me. Don't even tell me." He's like, "I got some surprises for you, Moni." I'm like, "Okay, okay."
Oh,
Don't
you
even
mean he's
tell me.
performed on the stage?
Who, me?
No, Anthony.
Oh, yes.
Anthony performing no man. Anthony don't care. He gonna perform wherever he at. I've
Yes,
seen
he is.
Anthony in a few things like, there you go. He's off to the races.
Yeah, but he did his thing at Pride,
Good.
and so he was there and tore it down. And so I was a little dismayed that I wasn't in town, that I couldn't see him. And so I reached out to him and said, "Hey, look, we got this opportunity." And I'm like, and the stars aligned. They both called me back and to get them on the show. And so I'm excited about that. So I'm excited. I can see Kathy down in our virtual waiting room.
Man, that's crazy. We got the Blaze and Anthony on the same show.
Yes.
All right. Do I need to call some folks because they need to watch this?
Look,
I mean, for real.
Look, I'm going to replay this show multiple times. I'm going to replay. This is not just the old Monday replay. This is going to replay throughout the week.
I'm looking for my asbestos seat cushion because I know it's going to be hot. Okay.
Yeah. And so we're not even talking to really Kathy. Kathy is not Kathy tonight. This is all about raising Britt. So we want to be very clear in reference.
Okay.
We're not talking about Kathy. We love Kathy, but this is not about Kathy tonight. This is about raising Britt. So that's solely why she's here to talk, because she is the mouthpiece for that.
Say that 4 times fast. I dare you. I double dog dare you.
She is a mouthpiece. She is a mouthpiece. She is a mouthpiece for that organization, and so she's here to definitely get that word out. Make all the facts very apparent, so that when that goes live on our page, and I've actually already shared that on our page, the link from her from that Facebook page over there. And
I've already donated to it.
That's right. We're going to get some more donations. We want to make sure that every show now, that when we're talking about it and that little ticker, let me go there, and that little ticker goes across our page, that people know exactly how to get over there to it and whatnot, because that's what'll start happening right there.
I love it.
During our show now. That'll start happening during our show.
All right.
That'll be the official nonprofit that Going Down the Mic is supporting, Raising Britt. And you'll go to raisingbritt.org. But we'll get into more of that when she comes on at 7:15 to talk to us a little bit more about that. So I'm excited, guys. I'm excited. I'm so excited. So we don't have one of our Empowered magazine guests on, but we have empowerment shit to do and talk about from our community.
We got empowered people that didn't make the magazine.
And empowered shit to talk about. Okay?
There you go.
So don't even get it twisted. We're still empowered up in the house, and I'm so excited. So excited. More empowered things from Arizona and our community. So what else do you have going on?
Well, next 2 weeks.
I asked you that. Now I got to interrupt because we didn't get to this last week with Miss Shay. You had something empowered to say about Miss Shay from our last show, and we did not get to it about the docuseries.
Yes. Okay. Backtrack. Backtrack. I am going to be working with Miss Shay and her ladies, her dance team.
For those who don't know Miss Shay, yes, She was on our show, United Dance team from Buckeye.
And I myself and another videographer will be working on a project for her to do a documentary, so you can see exactly what they've done, where they've come from, where they are going, and we're going to do it in such a way that we hope that if the majors don't pick it up, somebody gonna pick it up, and we're gonna get it out there.
Yeah. Very good, very good, very good, very good. Very excited to hear that. That's excellent. That is excellent. Very good news to hear. We also want to say, don't forget this Saturday, the free Vote and Vibes brunch. Saturday, October 22nd, 10 a.m. with the free valet parking. Chris did not like the way I typed that he told me last week. I still did not change it. It is exactly the same. Still says exactly the same thing. He's reading it there and his eyes are saying, Moni didn't change it. I still don't like it. And it's okay. But it is this Saturday. Go over to sisterhoodextravaganza.org and register. And then they will send you all the information as far as location and all that goodie. They're going to have ballet and a lot of good eats. And it is not just, vote for this person. It actually is none of that. It's none of vote for this person, vote for that person. It's all just about what's going to be on the ballot. Hopefully you understand how to vote however you want to vote. This is none of vote for this way or vote for that way. Absolutely zero, none of that at all.
And this is so important. I'm going out. I will be there.
Yeah.
This is so important. I will be there.
He's going to be there.
I'm going to be there.
He's going to be there. That's going to be weird. He's going to be there. I will not be there, unfortunately. I will not be there because I have a gig that day. Otherwise, I would be in the house too. He called me and got my full permission. Look at that. He's been talking about, Moni, I'm going to be there. Is it okay for me to be there? I'm going to be there. I'm going to be at this thing, Moni. I'm going to be there, Moni. He's going to be there.
I'm just trying to figure out if I'm going to go in my standard black shirt or if I'm going to wear my going down on the mic shirt. I have to get permission.
Yeah.
But I will definitely be there. All right,
it's real. You have a black shirt with your going down on the mic shirt underneath it. I don't know.
What am I going to be like, super going down on the mic? I'm trying to figure. I want to go down on the mic is here. We're here. What?
No. Just wear your black shirt. It's fine.
Okay, all right.
Wear your black shirt. You're not going there as going down on the mic. I don't know. Just go as you're going there as a photographer, a videographer, or whatever you're being hired to do. That's what you're going as. You're not going there as media for going down on the mic show. That's not what you're going for. So
no, I'm going. Yes.
Let me try and find this picture right quick. Let me see if I can scoot over here and do this. Talk amongst yourselves.
Well, then after that, then I wind up doing AZ Fashion Week.
Yes.
From next Monday all the way through to November 5th. Okay. And tickets are still on sale at Everbright, wherever you can find them. It is going to be a fashion experience for 2 weeks. 2 weeks. 2 whole weeks. Something's going to be going on affiliated with AZ Fashion Week. Yes.
Which that's the big difference there, that something's going on all the time, not just this day, that day, over here, over there.
For 2 weeks, 2 weeks, there's going to be a fashion hub that at some point in time will be open to the public. There will be a fashion hub there where designers, real designers, Lamar Cole, a few others will
that
be
one right there, honey.
Yes,
that's the one I'm looking forward to.
They will be here. They will be in the house. JD Donaldson, from House of Donaldson, will be there. These are designers, real designers. They will be there. Okay, I'm not going to tell you anybody else. You're going to come and find out.
That one right there, Lamar, I definitely want to come see. Okay, where's my screen here?
It's where you left it.
You're just too much some days.
No, it's usually on Wednesdays. I try to hold it all in till Wednesday.
Okay, right quick before I bring Kathy on. You guys, make sure you go over on IG and vote for Going Down the Mic as the 2023 podcast of the year. And where you go is, what is it? Arizona Trending. You go to Arizona Trending and then to AZT Awards. Go to both and you just put Going Down the Mic down in the comments to vote for us.
Maybe you should put that in the little thing down at the bottom.
Yeah, I will, but I'm just reading it off of the thing so I can put it there correctly. I'll
Okay.
put that down there again after we have them in here. I want to go ahead and bring Kathy on. Stop sharing that and bring her on in here. Take this off the screen. Get that in there. You ready? Come on in. There she is. Unmute yourself, ma'am. Yeah, it's not me this time. There you go.
It was me.
Great in the world of sight and sound.
Wasn't me
It's
this
the
time.
wrong dimension.
Thank you so much for coming in on our special edition show. We appreciate it. Highly appreciate it. We're going to talk about raising Britt.
Yes.
I'm going to bring up a few pictures here while
Hi,
we're
lady.
Hello there.
talking
How are
to us.
you?
Oh, haven't seen you in a while. I need a hug. I need a hug. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, virtual hug.
Oh, yes, yes.
So, Kathy, tell us exactly what is Raising Britt about.
Raising Britt. That name came from a mother raising a child with special needs. Britt is my daughter. And, I had some years ago, I was planning on doing a fashion show for children with special needs. I did the fashion shows for Blazing Curves for years, and I had I was a judge for one of the special needs pageants. So I'm like, hey, I love fashion. I love doing shows. What else? I might as well do a special needs show, a fashion show. Then later, a few years later, someone said, why haven't you started a nonprofit for special needs as much as you do? I never thought of starting a nonprofit because it was just something that was a part of my life, something I did naturally every day. But then after putting some thought into it, I thought about all the, I want to say, mistakes I made, all the things that I didn't know, and I learned all the work it put into learning those things that I probably, if someone would have said, hey, Kathy, you can do this and get to this version faster. If someone had the tools or the blueprint to show me and to be a support to me, it would have saved me a lot of energy, time, headaches, pain. So I said, you know what? I want to start this nonprofit to help those mothers and those parents with special needs to prevent them from going through a lot of the things that I had to go through.
Okay.
And that is why Raising Britt was developed. I don't want it to feel like a corporate thing. I want it to feel like someone that's really caring for these families and really supporting them and helping them with all the red, blue, and green tape that we have to go through to get things done. So that was why Raising Britt was created, to support those mothers and fathers, because there's fathers that's raising children with disabilities alone. Being a single mother raising a child with disabilities, that's like double the work. There's not a second body there helping you so you can rest and let them do that part.
Mm-hmm.
You're doing it all along 24/7. You go to work, something happens, you have to leave work to go home to take care of that child.
Right.
Yeah.
So Raising Britt wants to be that helping hand for those families that may be going through some things and need that support, or need to know, how do I maneuver through this blueprint? How do I get the support and the services that I need in the system, a system that I may have already went through and fought. So if I can help them with that, That's what Raising Britt is here for, that child or adult, because I call them all children, even though they may be adults, but they're still mentally children that may be in the system, are little brown and black kids that people that's taking care of them don't know how to do their hair. Hey,
Right.
if we can support them and get these children hair taken care of, say bi-weekly or monthly, Raising Britt want to be there to do that. So whatever the needs is to support these families, that's what Raising Britt wants to do.
And I think I've said it with so many different things. It's the little things that help build up to helping you feel like the larger things matter. You know what I mean? Take
Right,
the small
right,
bites off the elephant, the small bites
right.
off the elephant to help. And some of you, oh, that's nothing. Oh,
Yeah,
take
that's
one,
true. Think of
take
them.
one day
Think
off.
of them. Think of a couple or a mother or father that hasn't had a vacation because they have a child that can't get on an airplane, or they have a child that can't take long rides. So they have other children, but they've never had a vacation because they can't take that child far.
Right,
Okay.
right.
I mean, look at it that way. The things that some of us take for granted,
That we
these
would never
parents
think
have to
about.
deal with daily. Yes.
See, the thing that I like about it is that it allows room for people to come in and assist.
Mm,
It's not just one child. It's not just one group. It is all of them. And that's what I find very interesting. Sometimes you have some where, well, support this group, support that group, support the other group. But we're not talking about a group of any particular persuasion or any particular religion. We're talking about children who need assistance.
we're
We're
talking
talking
about
about parents who need the
Hmm.
assistance. We're talking about the
right,
families that need the assistance.
right.
So yes, that's why I support it. For
It's
me,
about the person.
right?
Right. It's about the person. I did a workshop earlier today that really just, oh my gosh, just shot bullets through my heart. I mean, just something I never even thought about, and this is, I don't want to get too deep into it. Um, a lot of times as parents we're in protect mode all the time. So
Hmm.
we're not teaching, we're forgetting the part about boundaries. So we're so close to them all the time. So they're not learning about boundaries. But then they finally get out to the community. They're used to all that closeness. So, but other people are saying like, oh, something's wrong with that person or something that's wrong. So they don't know those boundaries. And you have situations where, because they don't know those boundaries, when they've gotten out of that closeness of that home setting or even an institution setting, they've gone somewhere else. Now they're being accused of being a sex offender because
Oh,
they're
so
used to that protection.
true.
Yes. Yeah.
Because
Again, something we don't
they're
want.
going to get that hug that they're
Mhm.
accustomed to getting. They're
Yeah.
Right.
accustomed to getting. That's their reassurance. Hey,
Right.
everybody I've been around has always given me hugs. Now
Mhm.
they're in this position where they're around other people and they're feeling
Mhm.
insecure. And the first thing we want to do is, I just need a hug. And
Mhm.
other people are not understanding that. They're looking
Right.
at it from the okay,
You
there's something
crossing a
wrong with this
line.
person. Yeah,
Yeah, you're
Mhm.
right.
crossing a line. Yeah.
Right. Right.
I
And
Wow,
found that on two movie sets. I
yeah.
found that on two movie sets that I did, and people were looking kind of strange at this person, and I'd say, "Hold it, wait a minute, take a good look." I said, "What?" I said, "You notice that this person doesn't come to you readily unless something's wrong. They're
mm,
scared." I said, "What are they
Mhm.
scared of?" Look behind them. We're doing a horror movie. Look
Mhm.
behind them. They don't know what that is behind them.
they're
They're
coming for comfort.
scared. They're
They're coming
coming
for
for
Mhm.
comfort.
comfort. And
Yeah.
the
Mhm.
person that they ran to, which was strange enough, was me,
Mhm.
because they had seen me every day on the set. We were, me.
Right.
I'm laughing and joking
Right.
all the time.
Then
And
they'll
they
sit
came to
there.
me.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Came running to me. And I'm like, "Hey, baby, what's wrong?" And they just pointed. And I knew right then and there, was like, okay, that when they shut down, they shut completely down.
But
Yeah.
those again are the things that in general public you don't think
Hmm.
about.
You
You
don't
No.
just
think you don't think
you
about it. No,
immediately go to what you're used to, and you're
right,
not thinking outside of your bubble at all.
right.
Right.
And their bubble is a bubble of love.
Right.
Your bubble
Mhm.
is a bubble of why are you coming towards me? You're on
Right.
the defensive, but
Yeah.
they're not, and that's where the
Right.
difference.
And those people that are on the defensive are the so-called normal people.
Right.
Hmm. Hmm.
But
Right.
they're afraid of love or touch, things that this person is used to, because they've
Normal,
been
Hmm.
high
protected.
functioning people.
Yeah, so
Right,
because they've
right.
been
Absolutely.
protected all their life and they've been loved on in their
Yeah.
house,
That's
because
it.
they're afraid of what's going to happen to them outside of the house. So
Right.
all that love is given to them on the inside. But that was a workshop that I took today, and it just turned on some light bulbs.
Oh,
And
very
that is a
good.
thing too with Raising Brett. I want to make sure that there's events. I want to if it's not Raising Brit, it's an event I'm collaborating with someone on to make sure that there's things going on in our community for our children to be able to participate. I don't care if it's an art event. I mean, there has to be something so that they're out in our community and feeling
Hmm.
safe.
Yeah. Yeah. And sometimes even I have seen, because back in my other days, in my other lifetime, I worked with developmentally disabled children within the school systems, and I've seen even with having shirts on that says "I hug when I get scared," you
Mm,
know,
I like
because
that.
yeah,
I
because
like
people
that.
wouldn't know, you know what I mean? And then
Right.
you do take it wrong,
Right.
or in certain situations, you don't want it to appear a certain way or something like that. So
Right.
people then say, "Oh no, don't touch," or whatever. But if you know, then you can easily see, okay, I'm hugging because this person is scared, and they're hugging me because they're scared, and it's very clear to everyone what the interaction is, to
Right.
Right.
all sides involved type thing. So
Hmm.
yeah,
So the
sometimes.
the program is for the parents also, to have
Hmm.
that inclusion, because a lot of times when kids are sent off to a program. I'm sorry, I got to plug up here. My battery is dying on me over here.
Okay, that's that good old technology.
I know I got too many things going on at one time.
No, what that
There we
is
go.
she's so used to having two, three other people handling all that that you know, it's like, oh, wait a minute, I got to do this
You leave my
myself.
Kathy alone. That's
Okay,
what you're
I
gonna do.
no,
know.
no, no. Look, that's my Kathy. Okay, and I can make fun of her anytime I want to, because all she gonna do is come smack me in my head. So it's all good. Okay,
As soon as she sees you in person, that's exactly what's gonna
I
happen.
know, right? Pow. You know, and when you get Kathy, when you get whatever it is you need together, put me on the list.
Of
Because here's
course.
here's my next question, Kathy. So, what is it that, like, what are your top two things that the organization needs?
What the top two things?
Yeah.
First of all, money.
Okay.
um, and the support, and I would say exposure is one thing too, because we have to get the word out there.
Okay.
That's the thing. If people don't know about it, they're not going to. It's not going to help anyone if no one knows about it.
Okay.
So it's all about exposure, so that parents know that this program is here. What I had started to do is do like a weekly coffee meetup, just so that we can get the parents, and it doesn't even have to be the parents. It can be a representative. It can be someone that's involved in the community that want to come out and talk about some of the things that's going on. But I want to do a weekly coffee meetup, um, once a week, and start getting it out that way. But exposure and money is the first thing, because I want to do an event in the beginning of next year. So that'll be like I'm gonna say the coming out party for Raising Brit, but the event that I want to get people out there for it.
So exposure to who? To the parents, to organizations, to both.
To both, to the most definitely the parents, because the parents need to know about it.
Okay.
The parents know, then they'll spread the word to other parents that they know.
Okay.
So, and most definitely parents, or organizations that do the same thing that we're doing that's involved with the community.
Okay. Okay. I just want to know because I'll talk about it, honey. I will talk about it and pass the word, and I just want to make sure that we are going to let the people know. So when people
Right.
watch the replay, and when I replay this, that they are very specific. They know where to get the word out and who to get it out to. So
Yeah.
okay, now let's say she needs money. And what they're going to do is you see that website scrolling down at the bottom, raisingbritt.org. They need to go to that website, correct? And you have links
Yes.
there. You have a link there in
Yes.
one spot. They don't need to travel to various different spots. They go right to
Right.
your website and they can donate there, correct?
Yes, they can.
Okay. So
And
that
And the
can I
link
ask,
and the link
can I
works
ask
because I
one?
did it.
Can
It
I so
works.
can I say one last thing is
Oh
that,
yeah.
absolutely.
people may say, well, what's different about Raising Grit than other organizations that's doing this? Well, you know what? This is about inclusion of the family. A lot of organizations are where parents go and drop the children off at a place, and they're away from them from 8 or 9 hours. They don't know what's going on all day. No, we want the parents to be included in on what's going on, because my goal is that, as an adult, as a parent, we're afraid to let our kids go.
Yes.
Okay, because we don't, you have some children and adults that are nonverbal, they're not walking. There's different, they have different situations for each child. So we're afraid. We don't know if stranger danger is the person that's driving them to their doctor's appointment or to their school or whatever. They're going to come home, some of them can't tell you, hey, this person did this. So our parents are afraid. So we want to help them to build up that comfort level, that when this time, hey, my child will be 18 soon, and they may go and live in an assisted living. We want them to be comfortable at that point when it comes to that. Okay, so we want to
Okay.
work on goals and things to put in place so that they start to build up a comfort level that they feel comfortable letting their children get out of their eyesight.
Excellent goals. Excellent goals. Well, this will not be the last time that you come on.
Nope.
And we want people to know that, again, going down the mic is definitely supporting Raising Britt officially. And you will see this scroll at the bottom of every single show. We will be reminding you guys to go and support Raising Britt and go to that website and donate and spread the word and definitely help people. And we will be showing the flyer and it'll be on our page. And we want you to go over there and
Right.
support because, again, another worthy nonprofit. And not only do we love Kathy, but we love Britt
Oh,
and we
we love you
support.
too. But let me also say,
Absolutely.
one may ask, well, how does this affect me? I don't have a special needs child, or I don't know anyone. You know what? We have a high population of special needs people.
Yes.
Okay. It may not affect you right now, but being special, having a special needs, having a disability, you can have a disability in 10 years yourself, and someone has to take care of you. Okay, it's not just
Absolutely.
about, it's about supporting and helping people, individuals in our community with a disability. Someone that may need to get on our city bus and go to an event. We want to make sure that it's all about inclusion, making sure
Hmm.
that they're able to live a life sustainable and be able to get around and do the same things that you're able to do.
With
That's it.
dignity, with dignity also.
Hmm.
Yes,
That's
of
right.
Yeah,
course. Of course.
absolutely. Anything else, Kathy, before we
That
have
is
you
it.
get?
I can run my mouth about this all night long, but I'm not going to take up too much of your time.
No, you have time. You have time.
Look, look. We here. Go ahead. Do what you got to do.
You have time. Our other guest is not on yet, so you do have time. So if there's anything else you'd like to say, you have the time to say it by all means.
No, I think we pretty much covered
Okay.
in the top level. We don't want to throw too much in out right now.
Okay.
If they have any individual questions, feel free to message us and we'll get back to you, or message going down on the mic. And
Absolutely.
yes, we have our email there. We're definitely will get back with you. If there's anything, if any events or things that you'd like Raising Bridge to come out and speak at or talk about the organization, we're open to doing that as well.
Okay. And then your coffee time, is that every Tuesday
Yes.
okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I normally post about it. The numbers I wasn't getting any responses, so I hadn't been doing it for the last.
Okay.
So I'll probably wait and see if I get some responses on that
They
before
should
I
check the
start.
website.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
They check the website before you go out. Email, just make sure you check and see.
Or
Can
just
I
message me and
go?
say, hey, we'd like to meet for coffee to talk about raising Britt. We're open to that also. Get a free cup of Joe.
Well,
Hey,
wait. I don't mind going, but can I just have Pepsi?
You can have Pepsi, yes.
Well, look. I don't want to disillusion anybody. Think I'm gonna be rolling up there drinking coffee. I
Right.
need
Maybe
okay,
some tea, whatever you want to drink.
right. There you go.
Look, a non-liquor beverage.
there it
Why
is.
everybody want to put my business in the street? How
All
come
right.
everybody talk about me not drinking? That's a doggone shame. You can tell
All
your
right.
family. You can tell your people who love you.
Well, Kathy, thank you so much. We appreciate you
Thank you
coming
guys.
on.
Love you guys.
We
Oh,
appreciate it.
love you, sweetie, love you.
Thank you so much. Have a great
Bye-bye.
night. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Yeah, that lady there is nothing but class.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Okay.
But we do have our next guest with us. Oh my God, I see him down there, and I am so excited. You guys, look again. Don't forget to go over there to raisingbritt.org. So serious about that. A phenomenal, phenomenal organization, nonprofit to go and support. And from this day forward, you will be seeing it down there, and you'll be hearing us talk about it. But look, okay, just in case y'all just came to life, y'all were just born last night or something. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give y'all like 2.5 seconds of it, just in case y'all don't know who's getting ready to come on.
Can we stop the arguing?
Can I do the intro? Can I do the intro? Can I do the intro? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Tea Time with Anthony Frazier. He's gonna
I
tell
don't
you
know what
everything.
that. I don't know
Don't
what
work.
that is. I don't know what
Look,
that is.
I'm loving the brother. You understand what I'm saying? Can we
I
do
don't
what
know
we
what that
do?
was.
You
No,
can
I don't know
go.
what
Me and
that was.
Anthony can do this.
I don't know
What's
what
going
that
on,
was.
bro?
Anthony,
What's
I
going on,
apologize.
bro?
I apologize for that intro, Anthony. I don't know what that was.
No, you're fine. You're fine. This is actually
Wow.
amazing. I haven't
Wow.
seen you guys in a minute.
I know.
What?
How
Yeah.
are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
Good,
How have you
good.
guys been?
Excellent, excellent. Look, still jamming out to that song. Still jamming out to it.
Mm.
Really
Thank
loving
you.
it.
Thank you. Thank you.
I know you have so many other songs, but look, that one. Can you feel the
That's your favorite.
vibration? It,
Well, I tried to do a poll just before the show, and she wouldn't let me do it. She would not let me do it.
he
All
still
right,
said it.
she wouldn't let me do it.
Said it.
Okay,
He
I
still
was.
said it.
That's right. I'm gonna tell them what I said because I don't want nobody thinking I was doing nothing behind nobody back. I was asking a question for a friend. Okay, how many babies has that song created? I just want to know for a friend. You understand? Because I mean, it's smoother than X-Lax. It's like, dang, really, really.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
mean,
You see
and
what
people,
I'm saying?
what? If the song good, the song good.
You see what I'm saying?
Okay. All right, the song. Look, women are sitting there going, dang, really? Y'all starting out the show like that? Yes. Yes.
Yeah, it's
Thank
like
you.
that. Yeah, we
Thank
love
you.
the
Thank
song.
you.
Hence, it has not changed to date. So yeah, that's
Literally, it's been like a year.
Has it been a year?
It's been over a year. Actually.
Over a year.
Beginning of
Yeah.
April.
I feel like
It's been over a year. Yeah. It's been over a year.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. It's gonna stay the same.
The kids that came from this are now second grade. Yes. This.
I told him you have plenty more songs.
Okay.
Have created plenty more children. I am confident. I am confident. Now I told him
I hope so.
that you just performed at Pride. That I am
Yes.
so upset. I was out of town and I did not get to see because I'd have been all up in the house rocking to it. That you did, and that you have some other surprises for me. That I just told you, don't even tell me. Just wait to the show. So
Right.
congratulations on your performance for one. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
Congratulations.
you so much.
You've had a lot of accomplishments since the last time we talked. So many, so many.
Correct.
Graduation.
Thank you. Yes. My bachelor's degree.
Bachelor's, yes.
Yes. And that was regular university, correct? That wasn't Full Sail.
No, that was Full Sail. Yeah.
That was Full Sail. Okay.
Yep.
But just the fact of Full Sail itself, just
Right.
hello.
Right.
Let me see. And then you've had, are you at 70,000 streams?
I'm actually at,
watch him say something larger.
80, I think it's 81.3.
Oh, 81.3? Yeah.
On
Yeah.
Apple Music alone.
Just that alone.
So, yeah.
I mean, we're not counting the small change. We just go straight.
No.
Yeah, we just. We're not counting the small change.
Apple Music. Yeah.
That's just that alone. He's streaming on everything. On everything.
Yes.
Well, I've taken his picture at a couple of events where he just rolls in and just stay. The part that I love is when he just rolls in and stands in front of me like, "Hi, Chris." Really, really. Really, I'm serious. I put my camera down, got my hug. What's going on, dog? And people are looking like, you know who that is?
Yeah.
Who is that? Yeah. I know exactly who that is. Oh wow, I didn't know you knew him.
Look at that. Is that some of your people right there? Is that some of your people right there?
Yes. That's one of the other artists who actually graced the stage with me at Pride this year.
Okay.
Is it Raspberry?
Raspberry, yes.
What's up, Raspberry? Congratulations to you too. I'm sorry I couldn't be there at Pride to see you too. Look, I hate a year where I can't get to Pride, honey. And all of its fabulousness from beginning to end. And did they have, okay, this is a little off subject, but you know me.
No, go ahead.
What did they call it? Did they have the tent in the back? The special
They do.
Tent? Did they have
21 and older tent?
Yes. Did they have it this year?
They did.
Okay.
I missed it, but they did have it.
Okay.
Oh, see, that would have been great for me. Being 65, I could have gotten in there. I could have went.
It's not.
Yeah. Orthopedic sneakers and all. You're damn right.
It's not for you, Chris. It's like my Mary Poppins bag.
That's okay.
Yeah.
It's like your Mary Poppins bag.
Yes.
Ooh, stop, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, welcome to Slim Shady for real. Okay.
Hey, Catherine.
Hi.
Oh man.
Oh, I'm sure I would have loved it. I always love Pride. Like there's not a time I've gone to Pride that I haven't loved it. Let me let you know that for sure.
Honestly, I really wish that you guys were there too, because this was such a production this time around. Mm-hmm. Last year I was invited on somebody else's set, and I got to have a couple of my friends kind of come out and perform as well. But this time I wound up getting the full hour from Phoenix Pride. They put us on the community stage and they were like, "Can you get a group of your most talented friends together?" And I was like, "Of course I can." It was actually kind of hard narrowing it down to 6 artists in general. And I knew that there were some people that I wanted to kind of bring in that were kind of new faces and fresh. But I had Raspberry, I had Lepre, I had Marlene Marvelous, I had Marilyn J, I had Junior the Artist, and myself. And then we had 10 dancers, and we had about 6 stagehands. So it was a lot of people,
full production.
A lot of action. Oh, full production.
I wonder where we would have fit in there, Mona.
I was going to have you guys come in and do interviews for everybody, before we went out, inside the tent and stuff.
I wish I had known about it, because I would have definitely been there.
Right.
I would even put on some clean shoes. I would have been there.
Wow.
No, not the clean shoes.
Not the clean shoes, right? Wait. No, Moni, he didn't even recognize me the day that he saw me. He looked like, dang, the brother really know how to halfway coordinate?
No, I knew it was you. I just didn't know who you were photographing, because I was like, who are these models that he is photographing? Because you were in your own world. You were doing
that was a side of me that you hadn't seen.
Right. I couldn't even get to you because you were roped off.
Yeah.
Right.
They keep me in my own little playpen. No, but you did. But what happened? For real, when he did come in, I left the roped area to go take care of him. Okay. Yeah. That's Anthony Frazier, y'all. All this gotta wait. I gotta go do this. Okay.
Let me see. I'm trying to. Okay. Let me see if I can share this screen right quick.
No, it's always a pleasure to see you.
Same.
Show me that I'm now. Let me open your eyes. As you pass along.
So good.
Here's one thing they will never say about Mr. Anthony is that he does not take up full advantage of the full stage. Okay.
No.
See, my problem is, okay, I got to get out of breath going to the bathroom. So I'm trying to figure out, this brother here, he done made it across the floor, danced for about 15, 20 minutes, taking a woman in his arm, dipping her real quick, like, here, take that and go. Take that and go away. Yes.
I've tried to tell you all to go to his YouTube. And I told you all over and over that he is a full performer. I've tried to tell you all, and look, there it is. That's just one of the videos. I have some other. Puff Queen is in the house saying hello.
Hello, Puff Queen.
I'm loving it. I'm loving it. People are showing up and showing out. Yes, Catherine. Wow, congratulate. Wow is an understatement, honey. Wow, I kept trying to tell y'all. Okay.
They tried to give him a little 30-foot runway. He was like, no, we got that whole 85. The whole 85.
And Anthony's known me for a very long time, since cosmetology school, right? And one thing, and Chris has known me for a very long time also, and I don't compliment people easily. I don't just throw out compliments.
No, she does not.
Yeah, and I've been cussing Chris out longer than I have you, Anthony, or Chris. Have I not?
First of all, I'd like to thank everybody for their dubious honor, okay, of being the most cussed out. Thank you very much. Thank you to the Academy.
Because look, Anthony, I met him, as soon as I started cosmetology school, because you were teaching that class. Remember the galvanic
advanced education.
Yeah. And so that's how long I've been knowing him. And not once did he tell me he could hum, whistle, none of that shit. Okay.
It wasn't on the curriculum. It wasn't part of the syllabus. Keep it going.
But no, Anthony and I became friends then throughout cosmetology school. Okay. We became actual friends. And still, he didn't hum. He didn't whistle.
He didn't get cussed out.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
A couple of times, but not as bad
as when I found out that he could actually sing. Right. I was a professional in school. I was absolutely professional in school. But we was done with school, and I'm like, what the? When I found out he could actually, I'm like, really? You ain't tell me none of this. Really? Yeah. I was pleased. I was pleasantly surprised, but I'm like, dude, you know me. I do all of this, and you ain't never tell me you could do this. Really? I'm just finding this out. Like, you know who I am. Come on.
Right.
Now, obviously, he didn't need none of my help. Obviously.
No.
Obviously, he needed none of my freaking help.
Well, that's obvious. I mean, you know.
Obviously, he's done quite well on his own.
Mm-hmm. We all need help.
No, you needed none of my help, honey. Obviously, I need your connections. Obviously,
no.
He has done quite well. I take my hat off, my other half of my hair off to you, sir. You've done quite.
Oh man, you got the other half of the hair, bro. That's saying something. You got the other half of the hair. I'm just saying. Okay.
Right.
I am so, so, so very proud of you. Like every day, I am so proud of you. Look, we got Miss Kathy Blaze is on watching this. So we have to get Anthony's schedule. Yes. Okay. Anthony, let me introduce you to Miss Kathy Blaze Jefferson herself. She is
Hi,
the
Kathy.
host. She is the host of Desertwood Days show, which is a local show that gets all talent, honey, on television here, local television. So yes, you got to get on her show. And there you go, right
Okay.
there. So now I guess I did help with something. There you go.
Look at you. See, the connections are there.
Yes, Kathy, you have to get him on here. He is one hell of a performer.
No,
And
he is a fantastic performer,
I just
a
told him
fantastic
today.
human being. Yes,
Yeah,
Kathy.
I just told
Please
him
get
today
him on.
before, and he knows all these other great performers also.
I do.
Absolutely, absolutely. And he was going to get all of them on here today. We were trying to keep it a little low pro. We were trying to keep it low pro,
Right.
but absolutely, he can get you introduced to all these other amazing performers that are here at AZ. It's also Kathy to get them on the show. So there you go. We got you booked
Right.
and Nick. So now,
Kathy,
y'all,
Thank you.
hey, Anthony,
Yeah.
with all the records I've got out, I haven't been on Kathy's show.
uh,
You think you can help me out?
well, I told Anthony earlier. I told him earlier. I said before you make it to the Grammys, let me put this in your ear. Don't fucking forget about me. Okay,
Right.
don't forget about me. Uh, so this is for Anthony, and this is for all of Anthony's crew, guys. There is Kathy's email address for the show right there. So you guys email her. You guys that are looking at this right now, that are in Anthony's crew, you guys email her. There it is right there. Write that down, put it in your phone, take a little snapshot of the picture
I
of
got
the
it.
screen.
Oh, he
Okay.
did that already. You didn't
I'm
see
gonna
when he
share
put
it
his
with all
hands out.
of them. I was like,
He put his hands out like
And you can
I'm gonna
always
share it with every
rewind
one
it.
of them.
All right, there you
Yes.
go, guys. There you go. And if
I
you need
do
me to
want to
put it,
kind of shine light though on some of the artists that have performed,
absolutely.
because honestly, the performance wouldn't have been anything close to what it was without them and their help.
okay.
And let me say this before you do, and if any of those people are watching right now, I want you guys to say a comment so that your names come up, and I will put your names across the screen while he is speaking. So you guys, while he is mentioning you, say hello or something so that I can put your names up here on the screen. Please. Go ahead,
Perfect.
Anthony.
So I'm actually going to start first with Raspberry since I know he's already in here. I've known Raspberry for a long time. We actually became friends, I want to say like 8 to 10 years ago, around the time that we were still, hanging out in school and stuff. And I was a teacher. He actually came to your school a couple of times. So that's
Okay.
pretty weird. But he's been working on music for a long time. He's been, evolving himself as an artist and constantly, trying to better himself and top himself, which I think is just like the best platform for success that you need. As long as you can top yourself, you can always climb that scale to become better. And Raspberry has perfected that. Like at this point in his career, I feel like he's genuinely found who he is and his sound and his authenticity. And it's just beautiful to have seen, all these years for him to be able to blossom into who he is. And his new music, he has an EP out called Growth, and it's absolutely amazing. It's a whole different vibe. Like you listen to my music, it's very like pop, R&B, like early 2000s sound. And his vibe is just him. Like it's not even a subcategory, it's Raspberry. Like that's what's so unique about it too.
It's just a vibe.
It's a vibe, yes. It's
Okay, got it.
Raspberry,
And
go ahead and
then-
put your link to whatever you want to down there, darling, and we'll put that up on the screen.
Please, yes.
Go ahead, Anthony.
I won't give too much information about these individuals because I want, when they come on and get interviewed, I want them to be able to, talk about themselves and have something that's a surprise.
Absolutely.
The next person I'm going to talk about is Junior the artist. So Junior and I, we've kind of known about each other in the area in Arizona since like 2019. He's a phenomenal singer, phenomenal with stacking and layers and coming up with lyrics and music and just a writer in general. Like he literally is probably what I would say like the Mariah Carey of Arizona.
Okay.
Like if Mariah Carey was in a male form, that is him right there. Okay.
Junior.
He does it all. He is the genius behind Junior the artist. And he likes to do things like where he like puts out an album and then he like pulls it back, and it's like then an Easter egg, and like people are like finding it, because I'm all about having all his music, and he constantly like pulls it, so like you have it for a glimpse and then he takes it away. But it's absolutely amazing. He's got, I think, 2 albums out right now, a compilation album. He just released his new single, and then he has an album that's dual side. So he's also Junior the artist and Lennox Versailles, and they're 2 different personas for him. Lennox is more so like the sad boy diaries, and like has gone through a lot of stressful times in his life, and Lennox is the non-binary version of himself, and Junior is more like the party type, the vibe, the person that you want to dance to and that you want to like have sex to. To be honest, he's got all those very freaky songs, and his get a little bit more freaky than mine. Warm Honey is insane, and he actually performed that on the show as well when we did Phoenix Pride. So that was absolutely amazing to see in real life. I was kind of scared because some of the movements, I was like, guys, we're on the community stage, don't get me kicked off. But it worked out all well. It was absolutely amazing.
Okay.
Junior, if you want to throw up a link. And then Lepre. Lepre is a local rapper. She's also a singer. She produces her own stuff as well. She writes her own music. She's a vibe as well. Like every single artist so far is like so different and unique in their own way that like seeing them is just like a compilation. It's like watching the VMAs or like the Grammys and like seeing all these performances, you know? And it was so good to see her kind of come into her own, and she had dancers as well on her set, and you know, she had a vibe where she had a moment to herself and she got to sing to the crowd and like be really like into that. And then she also had moments where she had dancers and it was just the guys or just the girls, and she got to play on both of those worlds that she lives in. So it was really, really cool to see her music as well. And she actually performed like her full songs, whereas the rest of us kind of gave like little tidbit snippets here and there. But Lepre is fire. She's absolutely fire. And her girlfriend, Shell, I actually wanted her to come on and sing, but she couldn't make it. So she would have been phenomenal because she got vocals. Shell got vocals. Between the 2 of them, they is like one of them superstar power couples. It's like Jay-Z and Beyonce.
I feel like I've heard of Lepre before.
Okay.
I feel like I've heard of Lepre.
Yeah.
If you haven't heard of Lepre, you somebody you know knows her.
I feel like I do.
She's very connected. But
no,
yeah,
go back to the way you said it before. She connected.
She's connected. She knows a lot of people, and a lot of people know her. So, and that's always good because she always puts on a show, and she always has people that shows up and shows out, and just like literally just gives her flowers all the time, which is amazing, and that's what this community needs more of. And then we had Marlene Marvelous. And Marlene is actually a local drag artist. And so she came out, and I wanted her to do Britney Spears' number, and she did. And we made her really step out of her comfort zone. So I had dancers. I taught them all the choreography to all Britney, because y'all know me.
We know you love Britney.
I am Mr. Britney himself.
Yes.
So I taught all the choreography. I gave it to them. They did amazing with it. And she was just so in her, like, her purest form when she was performing. When she was in rehearsals, she was kind of shy. But when she hit the stage and the wig went on and everything and the full suit, we stoned her suit. So I created this. And I also created my hat.
Nice.
And then we stoned her outfit as well. So she got like this red jumpsuit that we completely stoned up. And then we also had like a belt for her as well. But she did a full Britney set. Absolutely amazed me. It was like night and day between rehearsals and on the show, because she just fucking killed it. And then last but not least, we had Marilyn J. And can I just say, so Marilyn literally helped me so much with this production. Y'all know me. I am such a perfectionist. I want things to go so well, and I need everybody to have contracts and all that other stuff. And Marilyn helped me with the contracts. She was there at every single rehearsal. Like everything that I needed, Marilyn was there for. And this is like her first album herself, stepping out. And her album's called Pisces. And she has a new single called Over It that she just released. And it just to see her again step out of her comfort zone and do something that I was like, hey, I want to add choreography to your set. I want people to be, like dancing. We had the girls in heels. They were doing floor work. The crowd was insane during her set. It was absolutely crazy. And I'm just so proud and so happy of every single artist that came on and just did something, because they really left their soul on that stage. And it showed that Arizona should not be looked over at all when it comes to entertainment. Like, people, I feel like, constantly keep looking over us because of California and Vegas and, Houston and stuff like that. But we are such a hub for talent, and people really need to notice that. And especially in this LGBTQ community, we kill it.
Well, you know what's strange?
Oh, I agree.
I don't even know if anybody realizes what happened. You had 7 artists.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, how many colors are there in the rainbow?
Are you talking about like the main rainbow?
Rainbow. There
Good question.
Right. The main rainbow is 6.
7. Right, 7.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
All right. Well, now take y'all out of the mix for a minute. You had 6 artists, and all of y'all were bringing the vibe.
Mm-hmm.
Now read that back. Roy G. Biv, all 6 of y'all were bringing what? The V, the vibe. Right. That's it. That vibe made the 7th color.
Right.
So I looked at that when you were talking about it, I was like, that sounds like some Roy G. Biv action there. Wait a minute. It's 6 artists, 6 colors, and the vibe was already there. Hold on now. Right. And so I just kind of went there with it. My bad.
Because I wrote down, I'm like, so what are you doing now? Like, what are you doing?
Anthony picked it up immediately.
Yeah, what
Roy G. Biv. Okay. What's the rainbow? The LGBT community. Okay. That's right. That's right there. Thank you.
Yeah.
That's what
I'm saying, what are you
color.
Right. I know color. I'm the photographer. Just work with me. See, and it's amazing that all of that talent was there. That's what I'm liking. And I agree with Anthony. Arizona gets overlooked because, and I'll say it outright, because of politics.
Mm-hmm.
Because of politics. That's why Arizona gets overlooked.
And that's why we have to fight so hard. That's why we have to fight. And look, and Kathy nailed it right here. She said, Anthony, that's why we have shows like Going Down on the Mic and Desert Wood Days to support talent such as yourself. And and I agree. That's why we have to fight. And I say we're little shows, but we're dynamic. We're bulldogs. We're bulldogs out here. And I put up here, send in your music and this and whatever. But look, it's people like you and like your crew who out here who are putting in the work. And that's why your song is still Where the Hell It Is. Okay. And I have every week. And I tell people, I love it. I have no qualms with where it is and who it is. It's still there. I have no qualms. It's my show. Yes, I can do what the hell I want to. However, I have no. I have no qualms with it.
Every week.
Because you're fucking talented and you're out here doing the work. And I love the beats of it. I love all of it. And again, I tell them, go look and see. Go look and see.
Go see. Go watch it live. Right. That's it.
And why not? It's not like this is even though I love me some Jamie Foxx now. Stop playing with me. but it's not like this is some big machine pushing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You're out here doing the work. You guys are out here doing the work. And then when I went and looked at your page and saw like all that you wrote about every single one of these people, thanking them, like
Mm.
I'm talking paragraphs and paragraphs
Yeah.
thanking each and every one of these people for what they brought to the table, for what they did, your appreciation, and edifying them. Mm. Oh, what a big head you have. No, what a caring heart you have.
That's
You
right. There
know,
you go. There you go.
you know, what, what,
Y'all
what,
gonna make me
what,
cry.
cry.
Well, brother, you almost you had me a little worried
We cry
because
here all the
yeah,
time.
we do.
Cry
We
here
really do
all the
cry here
time.
all the time.
We all the
It,
time because we're real people and we actually do care. And we
yes,
love what we do. And we you know what I'm saying? And we love coming out here helping folks and we love pushing people forward. And that's just what the fuck we do. We happen to know
Right.
some big name people, great, but we
Right.
actually love helping people, the core of what we do. And we tell people all the time, the people that watch this show, yeah, we'll listen to your resume. That's beautiful. We got much respect for it. But they want to know the person. Okay.
Right.
They want, and that's why, we sit here in our fucking rooms in our house and we do our show. We get invitations all the time to come do this show in nice big studios and all that. And I've told Chris, someone in a very big studio, someone with a very big show whispered in my ear and he said, Moni, don't ever let them change you and don't ever let them convince you to go into a multi-million-dollar studio. He said, your show is going to hit big one day. One day, just keep at it.
Hmm.
One day, he said, don't ever let them do it. He says, he's like, there are some big names that are still in their closets doing their show. He says, stay in your house, do it the same way you're doing it because that's what makes you different. He's like, and that's what
Right.
makes people love you. And he's like, and keep doing it the way you're doing it and don't ever let them change you.
and that's the same thing for you. That is the same thing. Now you threw me a little bit when you said that we had to stone her outfit. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little old. Back in the day, we were stoning people. Right.
No,
we were stoning
Wrong
people. I'm like,
stoning.
hey,
No,
dog.
no.
Woo!
No,
We
but
stoned her outfit.
but no,
No.
and that's what also like what you like. Look, you're you're fucking whole agency here. You know what I'm saying? Like you're doing it from
Right.
beginning to the end, inside out, and that's what I'm talking about. The love of it. Like you're not dropping anything. Like you're the fucking star. You're the fucking
Right.
star, and you're saying
Thank you.
I'm gonna get on my fucking knees or get on the floor with you and make this shit happen.
Mhm.
I love the fact that you're real
Yep.
and you're humble.
Thank you.
There's nothing fake about you. We've never been fake with each other. There's nothing ever been shady with us. It's like, hey, what's going on, baby? 5,000 people looking at us going, and what the hell are they doing? You know,
Right.
you know, and that's what I love about you. When you come up, I've watched you come up, and when you come up and your arms are full. Your arms are either full because you're helping making something happen, or your arms are full because you got two other people behind you that you are trying to pull up
Yeah.
with you.
Mhm.
That's what I love about you.
Yeah.
And
that
that's
you
That's
real.
honestly what it's all about.
and that you still take my calls.
Yeah.
That you still take my
I know
calls.
the brother don't take
I'm
my calls.
always take your calls.
Yeah, he don't
No,
take
no,
my
no.
calls. But wait a minute, it's probably because I don't have his number. But that's
That's okay. I'll call for it. I call for this. Junior says, I love this, the energy, the vibes, the love. Thank you, Anthony, for mentioning us. And thank you to these hosts for showing love. We appreciate y'all. Junior, this is what we do, baby.
This is
This is
it.
what we do. This is what we do
Right.
all the time. All the time, all the time. And we've been trying to work it out to find a way to fit Anthony back in and get Kathy in. Look, wait till you go on Kathy's show, honey. You're gonna have a good
Right.
time. You have a good time with
Right.
Kathy. That's my girl right there.
Welcome to Real Central, because it ain't gonna be over the phone, and it's not gonna be
Oh, no.
over a TV screen. You're gonna be
Kathy's
sitting
in
right there next to her, and I'm gonna let you know you're
I
gonna be
love
sitting
it.
on her. You're gonna be sitting on her right. So if
Okay.
that's not your good side, okay, work with it. But
Yeah.
Okay, wait a minute.
Kathy-
Hold on.
Yeah, you
Right,
got
right.
Look.
right, you're gonna be on her right. So you're gonna have to go,
Yeah.
hey, Kathy,
Kathy's
how are
show
you?
is a big
Hey.
time.
Oh, it's this way?
Kathy's in
I
a
don't know my right
studio.
and my left.
Yeah, Kathy's in a studio. You're gonna walk into set and everything. Yeah, they got a little sign up. Yeah, Kathy's in the studio. You big time with Kathy now. Honey.
Okay.
Yeah, when you go to Kathy, you have to turn left.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have to. Hey, Kathy, how you doing?
Yeah,
I'm so glad to be on the show. Yeah.
Yeah, their cameras, their breaks and everything.
Right.
Breaks and all
Yeah, they got
that.
commercial breaks, everything. You know.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
I'm
know.
gonna have to bring my entourage and have somebody with cue cards on the side so I can pay attention.
She's not gonna let you do that.
Nope.
She wants it real.
Okay.
She wants it real. Okay. She wants it real.
That's good though.
Yeah.
That's good.
That's just the advance warning. I'm gonna let you know. Okay.
Yeah.
No cheater notes, nothing written on your palm, nothing like that.
On the bottom of my shoe.
Right. Well, my answer is kind of here. Yeah. So what I'm doing?
I'll put a mirror on the floor.
Right.
And trust me, I'm nervous every time I go on. I've been on there twice, and I'm nervous still.
Oh
yeah.
wow.
But even though you warm up, and Kathy's great. She's just as good as us with making you know. And Kathy and I, we get to talking and running our mouths once we get into it. And she's like, "Oh shit, wait a minute, we done went all the way over here. Hold on, bring it back."
Right.
Because they got that time schedule.
Reel it in.
Exactly. We get to talking. Let me bring up another video right quick and bring it on the end here. Hold on, let me go back over.
Do the one at Tempe Park on the bridge. That's the one.
You were not your angel, sent from up above. So tell them that you love me. Say I'm not you, kid. Paint them all this picture, sign your lies from over there.
Oh wait.
We were like a movie.
Where'd it go?
I was so in love.
I don't know what I did. Hold on.
You were not your angel, sent from up above. So tell them that you love me. Say I'm not you, kid. Paint them all this picture, sign your lies from over there.
I was gonna say, would it be easier if you went on my YouTube channel?
Yes.
Okay, because it's on there, yeah.
I was so in love. You were not your angel, sent from up above.
Yeah, it's definitely on the YouTube channel. I just uploaded it there as well.
Okay, I'll go over there to your YouTube channel. You guys talk amongst yourselves.
And ladies and gentlemen, you just understood why we were not invited to be part of the crew.
No.
No, these were the links I was sent. Thank you very much.
Yes, I did send those links, yes. Sorry. I was thinking
No,
because,
it's
you know,
okay.
like the way that the phone is formatted. So I was thinking like if people are watching on their phone, it'll be formatted correctly. I wasn't thinking that, you know, people, unlike myself, are using a computer as well. So there's that.
You are entering the world of sight and sound. It's a place where we can use other items also.
That's true. The Twilight Zone.
Yeah, right.
That's okay.
All right, so see, I'm gonna have to come to you. I'm gonna have to come and get a hat now. You know.
Oh yes.
You're making hats like that. You know,
I can definitely make you a hat like this. It took me like 4 hours.
Okay, mine's probably gonna take 12 because I got a big head.
You want the whole? You want the whole thing done, or do you want just the brim? Okay.
Oh no, I just want the brim done, but it's this space here. It's a little. You know,
don't do that. Don't do that.
You know, it's a little. You know.
He said, "Don't do that."
Well, no, because I got the head thing going. You know, it's gotten longer since the last time you saw me.
It has gotten longer.
Yeah, you know, so it's, you know, people don't think it's real. They like, and it's funny. You go in the store. Oh, baby, is that your real hair? If you touch it, you'll find out.
Who's saying baby?
In Walmart, I mean, you go to Walmart. In the Wally world, people be just off the chain up in there.
Okay, Anthony, which one should we go to here?
If you go to videos, it'll pull up my latest uploads. You can actually go to the one that says Soulful Vibrations. And that in the beginning, it shows the whole trailer.
Now is that the...
We were like a movie. I was so in love. You were not your angel, sent from up above. So tell them that you love me. Say I'm not you, kid. Paint them all this picture, sign your lies from over there.
And And that's good. That's good. It's
Fancy
crazy though,
AF.
Fancy AF, yes. It's a play on words, because my name.
So and fancy. I was going the other direction with the AF.
Oh
Okay.
wow!
Yeah, it is. It is that direction too.
Fancy
Yeah.
AF.
So was that everyone that was in there where it showed all the people? That was everyone?
It wasn't including our dancers though. I do have a different flyer with the dancers on it, but the dancers are fucking talented. Like amazingly talented. It's insane.
Don't you understand? The dancers are fancy AF.
I do understand.
In every way.
There you go. There you go.
Way. They literally. It's funny because like you think having an artist and having dancers like that it could take away, but these dancers literally add so much to the performance. Like it wouldn't be the same without them.
Let me see. I want to go back. I want you to go back.
We're going back in the time.
I do. I want to go back. I want to find something else on here.
Okay.
Search your feelings, Luke. Obi-Wan never told you the truth. You're not going to find it.
By the way, Chris.
Yes.
When are we doing that video on your plane?
Because
me and my little artist friends would love to come out there and do some stuff on your plane.
See, he keep talking about a plane. See, that's the problem.
We know there's a plane.
No, there's not a plane.
There is, because you hide outfits from us too.
No, it's not. There's not a plane. Now, if you're talking about a jet, then we can talk. But I don't know nothing about no plane.
Okay, well then the jet.
There you go.
Yeah, he sound like Tattoo from Fantasy Island. The plane. Oh man. Yeah, we have to set that up. I definitely would like to do that. Yeah, we have to set that up.
That's your dancers right there. Right? Yeah. That's the video we watched before.
They're so talented.
Damn.
It goes one by one, even two by two. Everybody on the floor, let me show you how we do. Let's go. Dip it on and bring it up slow. Wind it up one time, run it back once more.
I like that.
And can I also say too, like these dancers and these artists out here, like how much they are like under recognized. Like a lot of places out here don't include show pay when they do things. Now, thankfully Phoenix Pride did, but a lot of places out here don't do show pay. And a lot of the times, like when us artists go on, either we don't get paid or we get paid very little, which Drake actually just brought up the other day when he opened for Ice Cube, I think it was. He made $100 for opening for Ice Cube. And so he was like, hey.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Drake made $100 opening for Ice Cube back in the day. I think it was like 2006.
Oh, back in the day. Okay.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. And so he was saying like, all the artists that are out here right now that are not making enough money or only making $50 a show or $100 a show, like just know that you're paying your dues and it's going to come to you. So I love that all these dancers come out and they perform and they do whatever they can. And the artists, they do whatever they can as well to make it work, because we had, grueling rehearsals. Like we had like 3 to 5 hours a day that we were rehearsing. No breaks, no lunches, just back to back to back to back. And I am a drill sergeant.
I was going to say, because Anthony is not playing.
I'm like, it needs to be the VMAs. It needs to be the BET Awards. We need to come in like Cardi B and Nicki Minaj. I'm not playing.
If you want to get to that level.
Right. That's it. That's what you have to do. You have to go in and you have to put in what we used to call sweat equity. Yeah. All right. You have to put in sweat equity. And if you're not putting that in, then don't complain when you're looked over.
Right.
Well, and you know what? And it's funny because when I'd be on set, especially film sets, and I'd have assistants that aren't getting paid, because you're learning and you want to be in this environment. And I know I have colleagues who charge people to be their assistants and learn and whatever, and I get it for free. and especially when there are children on set. I don't like children, but
and you have kids.
well, I like mine.
Right. That's
special kind of like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. And the children on set, and especially children that aren't acting, aren't behaving, and you like want to choke the shit out of them. And so I would tell them, I'm just being 100, okay?
Hey, be
I'm
real.
being 100, yeah. And you want to choke the shit out of them. And what I would tell them is, here's what you do. I'd say, now, if we were servicing Beyonce or Cardi B, and that was her children, what would you do? Oh, you be just fine with them acting a fucking fool, right? You shut your fucking mouth and you be like, okay. So act like that's Beyonce or Cardi B and shut the fuck up and service them.
Oh, you know what's so funny? So I literally tell all the dancers all the time, like, this wouldn't happen if it was Britney or Beyonce. And literally they're always like, girl, you was not Britney and Beyonce. I know that's what they thinking in their head, like, you ain't Britney and Beyonce. But like, that's how we have to think of it. Like, we can't become bigger than what we are if we're stuck in the mentality that we're local artists. Because the only thing that's separating us local artists and local dancers from the professional ones that are assigned to labels is finances. That's it. Yep. Everything else is at our fingertips, and we just need to know how to network each other and work with each other within this industry to be able to make it work for us.
The thing with the industry here in Arizona that I've found is that, and I've run into 3 or 4 different meetings where somebody has said to me, how much do you charge? And then when I tell them what I charge, they go, well, can you do it for this?
Right.
And I'm like,
why ask me?
Why did you ask me? You should have just said, here's what my budget is. And
yeah, I always just revert back to that. What's your budget?
Yeah, because the thing is, and I don't know.
It doesn't matter what my rate is, because you're not.
No, my rate doesn't matter because and I tell people will call me and they said, well, I talked to so and so and so and so from such and such and such a studio, and they said you charge $1,200 an hour, $1,200 to $1,500 an hour. Yeah. Well, do you think you could do my thing for $550? If you already talked to them and they told you what I charge,
right?
Why are you coming to me talking about $550?
Right.
Okay.
Why approach it?
Right. I mean, you can approach it, but the last thing you should be doing is telling me you already talked to them and they told you what the number was.
Right.
It is like, well, can I do? And I'm not even gonna say it's a black thing. It's an everybody thing. It's an everybody thing. When I go and I deal with models, and if I go to approach a model, my thing is, okay, first thing, don't come in here with a pre-described idea of what you're going to do. All right, because this is what we're going to do. Now, tell me what it's going to cost for you to shoot with me, because we are both going to benefit from these.
Right.
And if it's a number that I can work with, let's roll.
Right.
And that's it. Now, I'm not going to go back to him and say, well, I can't afford that. So, like, could you do this for me?
But
no.
let me interrupt, because let me ask Anthony this, because now, are you self-funded in everything that you do?
Pretty much.
Okay. And so, do you go
All of us artists are.
Well, I mean, but no, some artists,
well, some have a budget, and they have people.
I love how you said some have a budget.
Some have a budget.
I mean, some have, someone else who's paying, and and this is, they can do whatever they want.
Right.
This is a fun thing, and whatever it may be. And there's nothing against that. Absolutely nothing.
Right.
But then there are others who this is coming out of their pocket every single dime. And so they have to be very particular. There are no ifs, ands, or buts. Everyone needs to be here on time because this is all I can afford in the studio. Those type of things is what I'm saying. So
that's me. I'm the latter.
We don't go this far because this is as far as I got. Anything you do beyond that is on you.
Right.
Look how it looks. This is the first time I'm being spammed. Look how, I don't know if it's because you're so important, because I'm so important. The first time the show is being spammed. I love it.
It's being spammed.
Yeah, look.
Oh.
Look at that.
Okay.
I'm quite impressed. This is what I'm saying. So,
I'm surprised they got the word spelled right. But okay, go ahead.
so I already know the answer to this, but I want to put it out there for others. So you're the latter. So then when you go into when you book time at a studio, when you book, whether it's recording studio or if you're going at a studio for a music video or whatever it is, and you tell your dancers, you have your sound engineer, whatever it is. Um, you want people there on time. You're very precise. You have all of your things in order. You're serious about what's going on, correct? Because
Right.
it's down. I mean, everything, time, as they say in the business, time is money.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have time to play games. You're not going in to drink, smoke. It's not what they see on TV or love and hip hop and those type of things.
Nope.
Is
5 o'clock means that you should have been here at 4:30 because at 5 o'clock we are going to see five o'clock.
Hold on, Chris. I want Anthony to answer this. I want him to answer this. I want him to speak to the people.
Well, honestly, what Chris was saying is exactly how we approach it. Like all of us artists approach it the same way, and a lot of our dancers approach it the same way as well. Like if you're on time, you're late. If you're there early, then that's what it is. And I mean, honestly, one of my dancers, Jonathan, he says that all the time. So shout out to him, and also Jasmine, because I seen her pop up on the screen as well. But yeah, a lot of my dancers, they already know, like, I don't play no games. Obviously there's things that happen. Like we all work 2 and 3 jobs at a time. Everybody has, their own lives. They're married, they have kids, or they're pregnant. Like a couple of my dancers, had just come out and said that they were pregnant. So there's a lot of moving parts in this that go on. But, when we take into consideration, like when we need to do rehearsals and stuff like that, it always has to go to like, what's the majority vote? And it usually goes to the artist. And then we say, can everybody work with the schedule? Yes or no? Okay, well, this is what the schedule is. Try to make it work. If not, and then I usually take time outside of my schedule to say, if you guys need extra time or we need to set another date or a different time on another week, I can go ahead and do rehearsals with you then. But I kind of like to have it done ahead of time. And I'm trying to get better at that because I'm not as professional with that. And that's one thing that I definitely need to work on. And that's what a lot of the artists on this performance have been helping me with, is kind of like staying in control and making sure that I have like certain things already lined up, ready to go. So this way the guessing game is taken out of it. But yeah, it's all about time. Time is money, because this is my thing. If I brought Chris and I brought Moni on, and Chris was shooting the video and Moni was doing the makeup, and they were only hired for 3 hours, and they booked something right afterwards, and they only have 3 hours to be there because it takes 20 minutes to drive to the next set and they have to set up and everything, they are leaving on time. And then I'm screwed out because my video is not done, and then I have to pay for more time to come back and revisit. And then it's like, does the outfit look the same? Does the makeup look the same? Does the hair look the same? Because all that takes into effect. I can't tell you how much I pay attention to music videos and movies and productions to just look and see, like, is the background the same? Or is the couch in the same place? Is the bag laid on the same way? Like, and I see all those things, and I see like how many times they had to shoot it to get that part, or what parts they pulled out to put in with another part. And that bugs me to the fullest extent.
That's all called continuity. And that's exactly right. When you are not shooting it at the same time, okay, and that even goes for makeup. That's what people don't understand. The makeup artist did it this way because this was the lighting that was provided to them. Now, here you go, you set the lighting up differently. And what's the makeup artist doing? They're setting the tone for the makeup according to the lighting. So now everything is thrown off because you were late at the last 2 times we shot it. No. So yes, you are 200% right. That is exactly why when you schedule the time, what we used to do for music videos, and I'm probably going to get a bunch of people calling me bad names. No, really. When you had video time and studio time schedule, you knew what your studio time and all your expenses were. Your makeup artist, your photographer, your videographer, the studio, all that. You calculated all of that, and then you divided it by everybody who was going to be there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now if it's $1,000, depending on how many people you have, divide it up, because we're all going to benefit from this. So now you got some skin in the game. Now be late. Now be late. Okay. Now be late.
And usually I'm putting in there a real nice fat fee. If I go over, I give you a little 30-minute window for going over that time. And then from there, oh my God, it's just a ridiculous amount that you're going to pay for me to go over.
Yeah, see, I'm a little different. Yeah, right. And see, I'll give you an hour, but I'll give you an hour because it's you, Anthony, not because it's somebody. I give you an hour because of our relationship. Now, if they go over that hour, now you're going to have to reach in your pocket.
Right.
See, that's the difference.
Dig deep.
Oh, deep. Yeah. You reaching down to your socks. Okay. Yeah.
So that, I want people to understand that, it's far more into it than just, oh, let's go get a studio and let's have some fun doing what they see people do on Love and Hip Hop. That shit, they do that. But that's because the production company is paying for that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's not real life in the real world when you're starting out as an artist and you're paying for that shit out your pocket. Unless you just want to waste money. Because the studio will take the money. They'll take it.
Right. And
but
there's honestly and there's honestly such a difference. And I want to say this and preface it that I'm not calling anybody out, but there's such a difference between the artists who are local artists and shoot music videos with their cell phone or their Android or whatever, and they just have a bunch of friends, chilling in a parking lot or whatever. And then there's the people who take the time to develop a concept and develop the storyline and make sure that the outfits look right and hire the people on to make the video so perfect that it's really hard to say, are they under a label or are they not under a label? And I feel like, and I don't want to say that I did this, but I feel like a lot of people have stepped up their game since I started releasing videos.
Say it for you. You did it.
No, yours has come up.
Yeah.
And I don't want to call nobody out either, but I mean, honestly, if you are not sleeping with your gear, if your gear is not within arm's reach at all times, that's all I'm saying. Okay.
Right.
Okay, because you never know when you are going to get that phone call. And we as an industry here in Arizona can't have people as talented as you held back by the bureaucracy of other people because of their preferences or lack of preferences. We can't have you held back because of the fact that, he associates him, because they will do that. You're associated with this person who's never on time. Okay. Right. And we listen too much. We listen too much to everybody else's drama here. Okay. Oh, well, no, don't hire that person. Because let me tell you what they did to me at Burger King the other day. They just stood in line. Really? So Burger King, you're disagreeing with somebody at Burger King is going to cause you to not work with this person who's only got 250 Grammys. Okay, fine.
Right.
Fine, no problem. Go right ahead. That's the drama of it. That's the drama of it. I've watched you go from, I think the first one I saw, well, I can't remember the song, but you were in Tempe Park, up on the bridge, with the white leather jacket on. That if I ever catch you in it, I'm stealing it.
Yes.
You know the one I threatened you about for 1,000 times. That was the first one, and I was like, "Oh, this is a little saucy right here. I'm gonna have to follow this, brother." And it just kept going. And I'm not just saying this to blow you up, throw gas, nothing. You have truly stepped your game up in the quality of what you do. You really have. No, you have, and I appreciate it.
Yeah, because honestly, I don't understand why there's such and I mean, obviously it's the politics, but there should not be such a divide between us and California, especially California, because we have so many talented people that are here, that leave here and go to California to help them. And it's like, we literally have all of it in our hands. We're just not doing the right thing. And we're not taking the time to network and listen to each other to be able to say, what can I do to make it better? Like, I feel like a lot of people don't want to take that constructive criticism to then level up, which the people that I work with, you guys, the dancers, the artists, like, they all are willing to be open to that. And that's why they're making that change. That's why they're moving further.
Well, and then the labels nowadays, they don't want to pour money. They don't want to just hand a whole bunch of money to artists anymore. And what
Nope.
you're doing right now is what they want to see in the beginning.
Mhm.
They'll say, hey, you know what? We want to sign you, but we aren't giving you a damn dime. They want to make you do exactly what you're already doing right now before they hand over a dime. And so you got to do this work anyway before they go ahead and invest in you. So you might as well do it.
They want to see that you have skin in the game. They want to see it, right? They want to see, hey, wait a minute, this person's been on the set for 5 years, 6 years, and I don't know where they're getting their money from, but they've been going strong for 5. Yeah, let's take a deeper look at them.
And before we hand him any of our money, is he going to complete anything? Is he going to do anything? You know, because they aren't getting songs made. They just have people taking the money and going popping bottles, buying Maseratis, buying bitches, and you know, and that type of stuff. What?
Right. True.
Wait.
True.
Can we do it? Well, that's a new song, ladies and gentlemen. Reporting live right now. We're gonna have a live view of buying bitches. Yes.
Popping bottles and buying bitches.
Popping bottles and buying bitches. Get the long version.
Junior, make sure you take a note of that. We're gonna come up with a song for the group.
Yes. While I'm blinging out something, I don't know.
No, blinging out will be on the flip side. We're blinging out. Got money left. We're blinging out.
While we popping bottles and buying bitches.
Everybody walking up on the set with their EBT cards. Yeah.
As long as I can be in the video, I'm
got it. You in the video. Don't worry about it. You got it.
Look, I'm gonna be in the back shooting the video because y'all ain't getting me in no video. Okay.
We got you.
So look, I want to say this before I let you go. I want to remind everybody. Let me bring this one up. Let me share this screen right quick before we go again. Hold on. Let me unshare this one to remind people to go. Stop sharing. To go and vote. Go and vote for Going Down on the Mic, the podcast. They didn't hear it before.
Yes, Anthony, get the posse to go vote. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm straight out begging. Get the posse to go vote for.
Everybody, go hit up AZT Podcast of the Year. Going Down on the Mic. You heard it here first.
Yes. Go on.
Tag them, add them, do it all.
Yes, you go tag us on their page. You go over on IG, go over to Arizona Trending, and then just put down Going Down the Mic as many times as you can for Podcast of the Year 2023, and then go over to AZT Awards and put down Going Down the Mic for Podcast of the Year. Everybody. Make sure you put that in there. Tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend. Do it as many times as possible.
Everybody.
Tell her, because we don't MFs, but I won't go that far.
Right. And while y'all there, make sure that you tag them in the Male Artist of the Year, because I am up on that category too. I need people to put me in there. Put me in there, girl. Tag me, whatever you gotta do.
Yes.
Put a couple middle fingers in there. I don't care what y'all say about me. Put it in there. Just put it in there.
Tag it in there.
All right. So see, now we've made it real simple for you to vote. This is your practice. This is your practice for the real elections. If y'all mess this up, okay, we know y'all gonna mess up the real elections in November. So this is your practice. I'm saying it to y'all. Y'all know who we talking about. For this one, you don't need to register. All you gotta do is go push the buttons. Now, if y'all can't push the buttons for these, please go register. Do something. But yeah,
Make sure to go over there to the free Votes and Vibes brunch on Saturday, October 22nd. Get some help with learning about your voting rights.
Learning about it, right?
That's right. Doesn't tell you who to vote for at all, but it will help explain your ballots and all about everything that's on there. Will not tell you who
And
to
that's
vote
about the
for.
actual election?
Yes,
Absolutely.
that's the
Absolutely.
actual election.
Y'all need to do that, please.
We'll teach you about every day at 11:30. You can look over on our page and you'll see the live feed about Pat's teaching you about what's on your ballots, about all the propositions, the yeses, the nos, the various politicians and everything. Again, this is not telling you who to vote for. We don't want to tell you who to vote for. We want to help you learn how to vote for whomever you want to vote for and what's on that ballot.
Right.
Okay, this
Right.
is not about Republican, Democrat, this politician, that politician. We want you just to make the right educated vote for yourself. Okay, that's all we want to do. We want you to get registered. We want you to make the intelligent vote, the educated vote. We just want to get you educated.
The vote based on what you get out of it.
Exactly.
Which is why we're giving you the education at Votes and Vibes. Okay.
Exactly. And it is free. There's free valet parking. They're going to have some valet there. You don't like it, don't look at it. And there's going to be good. Hey, don't like
now
it. Now
understand, when they say free valet parking, they're telling you free valet parking. Okay, that means don't be embarrassed. You can come in your hoopty. Okay, just make sure that you come in, you learn about the vote. All right, you enjoy free food. Now wait a minute, wait, people, really?
Good food.
Really, people?
Right.
Really, people?
Free food.
Okay, that's 2 frees: free parking and free food.
Yes.
Really, 2 frees.
Free.
This ain't buffet. Free parking and free food.
Free food.
Y'all need to be there.
This Saturday, 10 a.m. Absolutely. Go to sisterhoodextravaganza.org to register, and once you register, it will send all the information to your email. Okay, and you can also go to our page on Facebook and get more information about that and see the links. And don't forget, our forever organization, nonprofit that we will be supporting is RaisingBritt.org. That's what Kathy was on talking about. You can go on our page and get that information also. And you can go to her direct website, RaisingBritt.org. They're looking for donations, and they're looking for you to share the information to reach more parents to help them and support more parents who have children and relatives and family members and friends who have disabilities, so that they can help support them. Okay, that's what we're all about. Help. And don't forget Mr. Anthony Frazier and friends. Okay, go and vote for them over there. Let me go back over to my other page here so I can put that back up there. I'm switching back and forth here. Go over to Arizona Trending on IG and put his name in there for Artist of the Year for 2023, and to AZT Awards. Put it in both places. Anthony Frazier. Put that name in there, and then go back and put Going Down the Mic under Podcast of the Year. Just a few assignments, not that much. That much.
Then when you do all that, I double dog dare you to do it again. Yeah, that's right. Do it again.
Just
and that same sequence. All right.
Right.
Share it. Like they say in the hood, every day. Do it every day.
Every day.
Every day. Every day.
Are there any other surprises? Anything else you want to share with us and that we need to know, Anthony?
There is a surprise. There's 2 surprises. The first one is that I'm actually releasing an extended version of Euphoria, which has a brand new song on it, and that's going to be coming out on the 28th of this month. So it'll be on all streaming platforms. It has 11 tracks. And y'all need to really listen to, if you haven't heard it already, go listen to Candy, and also go listen to He Call Me Daddy remix with Junior the Artist, because it is chef's kiss.
You Call Me Daddy?
He Call Me Daddy remix.
He Called Me Daddy remix.
If y'all thought Vibrations was sexual, this is the explicit OnlyFans version. So yeah, go check that out. That song. It's a little graphic.
So wait, is that out? Is that one already out?
It's already out. Yeah.
Yeah. See, that's the one you go.
He Call Me Daddy remix.
Where can I find that one?
Anywhere. Spotify, Pandora, Apple Music, iTunes. Anywhere you can stream music, you got me. I'm right there.
That sounds like some candles need to be burning. He
I
called
may
me
have did
dead.
that one tonight. Okay.
Right,
You're gonna be
right.
using candles to drip it on somebody. That's what you're gonna be doing.
He called me
Yeah.
dead. He called me dead.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
See, you
Okay.
throw a little something down in there. Yeah, he
Hold
called
on.
me
Right.
dead. Okay.
Go get you
And
all
then-
some first class candles from our other
Right.
guest that was on. Go ahead, continue. Yes, please.
And then we also, the artist and I are putting together a show locally that we're trying to work on to get a residency at one of the local bars or local arenas around here. So we're working on that right now, but we are also going to do a professional taped version of it. And we're going to have multiple like videographers and cameramen come in and to get different angles and stuff like that. We're going to kind of like really work it. And we're going to film it at the Fuse Box in Mesa.
Okay.
And that's off of, I think, Gilbert or Stapley. It's right around that area. But we're going to be filming it there probably at the end of this month, beginning of next month at some point. And then we'll have that out. We're going to start releasing some of those as well for everybody. And every single artist that I've listed, you know, that we were working with, they have a bunch of music out. Apple Music, Spotify, Pandora, Tidal, wherever you can find music, YouTube, SoundCloud. Don't just go to SoundCloud because that's free. But yeah, like all the places. Just
Hell yeah.
go stream it all.
Okay. That's what's up.
Yes.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. And then need to get you guys in touch with WUBI Ubiquity Radio, which
Yes.
we're not streaming on there, but they are ASCAP and BMI licensed. So if that music is playing on there, then I think, don't quote me, but I think that then you guys get
paid. Yeah. I got
yeah,
you.
you got it.
I get a check from BMI.
Okay. So I'll have to get you in touch through over there then. Yeah. Okay.
Please, yes.
Yeah, and get you with some of those DJs and everything. So okay, we'll talk.
By the
about
way,
that too.
are you guys still working with Phoenix Fashion Week and stuff like that?
I am.
You are.
I am.
Are you working with AZ Fashion Week or are you working
Yes.
with Phoenix Fashion Week? Okay.
I'm working at AZ Fashion Week.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm one of the lead photographers for AZ Fashion.
Yeah.
So
I love Alex and Sam. Absolutely love them. Love Gabby. So shout out to all of them over there at Luxon City. Absolutely love you guys.
yeah, you were part of our meeting one day.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
they said, "Well, Anthony Frazier's going to be." I said, "Okay, we good.
Yeah.
Well, Chris, are you sure? Oh yeah, we good.
Who knows? I've heard talks about us possibly performing and things like that. So who knows what's in the works? I'm not privy to that information, but I hope and pray that we will be performing because that would be amazing.
Well, you got my vote when it went around. That's all I'm gonna say on that subject.
Well, I told him I'd already mentioned his name multiple times.
Yes.
Yeah.
Moni called me and was like, there's people that are talking about you in this meeting. Just want to let you know that you was brought up, not just by me, but by a lot of people.
Right. You brought up.
Yeah.
Oh, you brought up. I was like,
Hey,
if you bring him up anymore, we gonna have to like order him some food or something. You know, somebody can't be at the meeting that many times and not at least get a cheeseburger or something.
Right.
You can't tell me I can't talk about my boo, huh?
Right.
No, you definitely are on folks' lips, and that's a good thing because that's not the only meeting I've heard Anthony Frazier mention that. So
and they made it very clear that they are very familiar.
Yeah, what got me was I'm like, okay, so like if he's doing something over here, and he's supposed to be doing something over here, and he got something going on over here, and he going here, that brother must have the fastest Uber in town.
No,
okay, he must not even be driving. Just hop in the car. You know,
right. Pretty much. And I'm in my master's right now, so it's even more hectic.
Oh,
you're just gonna sit in front of two black folks and say something about master?
No, not that master.
You know.
To me every time.
I get you every time. He's gonna sit right in front of I'm learning how to be a master. Really?
Well, let me say my master's degree.
Did you see him? Did you see him lick his lip so he can enunciate correctly?
Yeah, he wanted to make sure. He was like,
some people can't hear me. Some people can't hear me.
He's like, Chris is deaf and old as fuck, so let me enunciate.
He heard that. Like, no, the only thing he heard was massa. Like, really, though? Really?
He's like, so let me enunciate for his old ass right quick.
Like,
please. Don't be putting that in people's heads, please, no.
Right? People be calling up talking about, so like, Andy Frazier, I heard you was going for your master's degree. No, dog, no. What happened?
Well, let me do this very quick introduction. I don't know, Anthony, if you have watched any of the other shows, but Shay just came on, and Shay, she has a United Dance Team of Buckeye.
Okay.
And you got to go check her out on YouTube. She has young dancers, and we fell in love with her because with her young dancers was she's just die hard. They have a nonprofit organization for her dancers. They just came back from Vegas, and
oh wow.
The thing that one of the many things that we've fallen in love with them about is that she doesn't allow them to do all like the midriff showing and all the gyrating and everything. And not just that, it also goes through with the parents, the teachers, the board of directors. None of them can. So like they don't allow the parents to, they don't allow the teachers, the instructors, or any of that. So it's not just like do as I say, it's do as I do, which is very unique, you know, because usually
practice what you preach.
Exactly. And so we just fell in love with them. And so we did a big push for them also when they were going to Vegas to try and help them also. So yeah, we kind of adopted them also. So I don't know if there's ever anything you guys can do together. I'm just throwing it out there. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, when y'all get around to doing your like Disney version of your show, you know what I'm saying? When you do your Disney version of your show, they might be able to come in, you know, work something.
Well, she has adults now too, I believe, that she's doing also. Yeah. So who knows? I don't know. Who knows?
Well, you better talk to us soon because I'm doing the documentary.
Yeah.
Okay.
He just announced that at the beginning of the show that he's doing a documentary.
I'm going to be doing their documentary.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Yeah. Honestly, I would love to work with her because I have a very soft spot for children, especially children with disabilities, because I work with some children with disabilities through Orion. And I would love to work with children, and you know, either in a music video setting or in a live performance setting, or help get them on a stage somewhere. Like even if it's at Pride next year, if you know the parents are okay with them performing at Pride, maybe we can get them doing something like that. But you know, honestly, anywhere would be great. Exposure is the number one thing.
Teamwork is the second thing. Everybody, as long as everybody's working as a team for the same goal. Yes. Right. And so if you're there,
I'll definitely connect you two. I'll definitely connect.
Please
you
do.
Two. She is like a ball of fire, honey. Just a ball of fire.
So how you think I'm gonna feel, man? I'm gonna have to be like on my unicycle with my camera, trying to keep up with her. You know, I'm gonna have my drone in the air, keeping up with her. Yeah, she don't play. She don't play, and she's as bad as you are. So the two of y'all teaming up, it's gonna be like, yeah, I'm just gonna sit back and watch this whole thing.
Right.
Yeah, it's gonna happen.
Well, guys, I'm gonna have to bring this party to a close. I have enjoyed it. I am so happy to always have my guy Anthony on here. Look, I am so proud of you. You know, I tell you all the time, I'm so proud of you. And
Thank
you just never cease to amaze me with your accomplishments.
Definitely.
And I'm proud about the y'all.
Look,
y'all be doing the damn thing.
We just on here. We just do. We just on here.
It's not that the show is over. It's that I got to get back to the old folks' home, and the bus is going to be here in about 20 minutes. And so she don't want me to be late or nothing. You know what I'm saying?
He is on a very short pass.
Good.
And she be talking about, well, it depends. No, it's not that. It's the ones that I'm wearing. Those are the depends we got to worry about. Okay, so now
they have a very short.
They got a short lifespan.
Very short, okay, and they got to last the ride back to the.
Definitely. Anthony's sitting there going, they are stupid.
No, I don't know why y'all putting y'all business out here like this.
We honest, honey.
Child.
We honest.
Look, we honest,
I know.
okay.
Y'all rag on each other all the time too.
But we love each other.
Well, no, but on the real, I love Moni. I love her dearly. And matter of fact, let me get this last little piece in. Quickly. Thank you to my wife, Ellen, who constantly supports me and empowers me each and every day, each and every hour. Honey, I love you.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Wow. Wait, didn't she just say quickly? And then when I did it quickly, she's sitting there like a deer in the headlights. Like,
because my finger was on the mute button there. Thank you so much, Anthony. We love you so much.
Thank you.
And guys, thank you everyone for joining. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, that follow button. Make sure to share this. We will be replaying this entire week because it's a special edition show. So we hope you guys enjoy it. Look, we got my guy here. Thank you, Kathy, for coming through with Raising Britt. Make sure to go and check them out. Make sure to vote. Make sure to do everything we said in this video. I do not have time to repeat it all because we have to make sure we stay under this 2-hour mark. But we are taking you out with my guy right here, Anthony Frazier, on one of our favorite songs, Vibrations. Can you sing a little bit as we going out? Did I switch over to it? Just one little.
Can we stop the arguing? Can we take a moment where we can come down? There you go.
Have a good one, guys.
the short,
Thank you.
I got to go. Bye.
Can we stop the arguing? Can we take a moment where we can calm down? It's just so exhausting. Swinging in the wind, going round and round. I know that we won't say sorry. You beg and I plead, but my heart can't beat until I feel the vibrations. I wanna give you vibrations. I know that we won't say sorry until I feel the vibrations. I wanna give you vibrations, baby. I see me addressing you. Let me put the smile right onto your face, tracing every inch of you. Using my tongue to find your happy place. I know that we can't play naughty. You beg and I plead, and you pull my heartstrings until I feel the vibrations. I wanna give you vibrations. I know that we won't say sorry until I feel the vibrations. I wanna give you vibrations, baby. Until I feel the vibrations.